Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Hope all is well in your world. Weekend is here, so it's always a good, exciting time. That means we're really close to race day. This week they're going to be in Talladega, Alabama, at the Talladega Super Speedway, Geico 500. I call it the Lotto because you just don't know what's going to happen at Talladega. It's one of the most fun racetracks to watch an event at, and be able to see really anybody that is in the field have a chance to win. And so it's going to be a wild one. Sure, there's going to be a lot of action there, and a lot of hard racing at the end of these stages, and I expect a whole lot of wrecks, unfortunately. So it's going to be some hurt feelings at the end of this one. Definitely looking good for the weather in this particular race, and so that's always good news. So Mother Nature looks like it's going to cooperate, and we're going to see what happens. So this week is really hard to pick a winner because you just don't really know what's going to happen. And it's certainly about impossible to pick a top five this week because, again, you just don't know what's going to happen. And literally anybody in the field could win this race. And with this package that they have now, with a higher downforce, Brad Keselowski spoke about it earlier this week after they did the Pro Invitational iRacing challenge that he won, about how people everybody's able to get a run, and you really don't have to work that hard to get a run, especially here at Talladega, where handling is really not a thing. I think your tires aren't going to be an issue. I think you're going to see some guys not even change tires, but maybe a couple times in this 500-mile event. You're going to probably see a lot of two-tire, no-tire stops, fuel-only stops, and things like that. So this is going to be definitely an interesting contest. Last time we were at a plate track, Daytona 500, we had a surprise winner in Michael McDowell, and looked like Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski had it in hand. It looked like it was going to be between them, and Brad makes a move on the back stretch down there, and going into turn 4, and it was a mess there. Joey throws the block and ends up causing a big pileup on the last lap. Michael McDowell ends up slipping through the wreck and winning the race. So I expect the Penske cars to be really fast. I expect the Toyotas to be fast. Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Truex, they're all going to be, really fast. It's just going to be down to, some luck and who's able to have their car in one piece at the end. So I'm looking forward to this event. But somebody's got to win it, right? So I've got Denny Hamlin getting his first victory of the season this week. I got him this week because he's just been so close. Obviously, he's been the most consistent driver all year. He's been dominant. He's led a ton of laps this year, and he's really the best restrictor plate racer going today, I believe. You look back at his track record of Daytona 500s wins. He's won a couple times here at Talladega. He's just a really good plate racer, really smart guy, and he seems to always be around in the right place at the right time at the end of these races. And, I just think Denny Hamlin gets it done this week somehow, some way, by hook or crook. There we go. So I got Denny Hamlin winning it. I don't really have a top five for you this week because if I gave you a top five, I'd just be purely guessing at this point. I'm already purely guessing at the winner. But I do feel like, from an analysis standpoint, that Denny Hamlin has, the best opportunity to get it done on Sunday. So we will see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun race to watch. Some of the storylines coming into this race. You got Stewart Haas, who's been struggling. They could possibly win. Will Brad and Joey get along? Can Bubba Wallace rebound from a very disappointing run at Richmond? The whole, all the different narratives, that went on in this race. And then obviously Jennifer Jo Cobb not being able to race, which I actually support that sentiment by NASCAR, just because, you know, this is a track here that if you're not really qualified, I don't think you could really hurt some people. So I think that that was a good decision. But anyway, I'm all over the place. I got Denny Hamlin on Sunday. See what happens. Let me know who you picked. And thanks as always for watching. Appreciate all the support, and we'll see what happens. Thanks, guys.